Have you ever seen someone with one of those elaborate braids and wondered, how did she do that? The fishtail braid looks like one of the most complicated braids, but in reality, it's much simpler to do than a normal 3-section braid. Keep watching for a simple tutorial on how to do a fishtail braid. First, you will need to brush all your hair onto one side of your head. When you are doing that, make sure you remove all the tangles or knots so they don't get in the way of your braiding. Some people take a disposable elastic and put it in like a ponytail. After the braid is done, you can snip it out, but I don't start that way. Step 2. You need to separate the hair into 2 different sections. Let's call them the front and the back. Now the braiding starts. You need to separate a small piece of the hair from the outside of the front section of your hair. Pull this small piece of hair across the top of the front section of hair over to the inside of the back section of hair. It should look like this. Next, you want to separate a small piece of hair from the outside of the back section. Then you will need to pull the small piece across the top of the back section over to the inside of the front section. Combine the small piece into the front section. Turning to the front section, take a small piece of hair from the outside and move it in across the top of that section and combine it in the back section. Continue this process until you reach near the bottom of your hair. Wrap the elastic hair tie around the excess hair until it can't wrap around anymore. Now you have a simple fishtail braid. That wasn't so hard, was it? A fishtail really works best when your hair is slightly wet. This way your hair will stay in the fishtail braid without slipping out. Of course, this braid also looks great messy, so if your ends start to slip out, that's okay too. Once you master this braid, it will become like a second nature for you. Whenever you can't think of what you want to do with your hair, I'll bet you just start braiding fishtail and go.